Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. At the 20. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
Now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Jackson.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down, here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
On second down, Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Nice job there by Tyler Boyd, finishing off the connection on the throw. Over 1,000 yards receiving each of the last 2 seasons, with 90 catches in 2019. Was thought to be a complimentary receiver, but with A.J. Green out much of the time, he became a reliable and consistent target.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Trey Wayne.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson.
You know they pay me extra.
And he comes back with one complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. We're scoreless after 1. And now a 1,000-yard rusher season to go. It's Mark Ingram. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
11-yard loss.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored it.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
28-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And he will bring the... So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Bengals nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Taken down.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of...
We'll remind you that coming up at
Guys, I'm
halftime,
actually
we'll
going
join
to matter
Jonathan
here.
Coachman and the gang in Orlando.
Just
Coach
a
will
moment.
have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the
Y'all
NFL.
die, bro.
And he takes this out
You know,
right
Animal
near the
Crossing.
45-yard line. Call it a gain of
Does it
4
look like I
on
own a
1st, and
Nintendo
that'll make it
Switch,
2nd down.
Yes.
Everybody dies, not everybody lives.
Here's a give to Mixon. Give him 4 on the
Yeah,
carry.
keep him
That'll
out.
make this a 3rd and about 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Yo, what?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
I ain't never seen you act like this before.
Get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
It's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going
Nigga said,
back
come
to
stroke it, come stroke it.
And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down.
It's crazy.
This might push him back further.
Crazy.
So he gets a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty,
whatever the hell.
but it's tough to keep those guys right in front.
We should.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Bro, it's us 4 versus these 2 niggas that are fighting, bro. And there's 1 nigga left.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered,
bro. You got the wood, bro. That's all you need.
Getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Oh shit! This nigga.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
You might not believe your eyes.
Fuck out of here.
Lit up the room as I fell asleep.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Shout out me.
Back, Joe Mixon.
Shout out
And
me.
he's going to be taken down with
problem?
the 1st down at
Me.
the Ravens' 15-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving.
This nigga is hiking quick as shit,
And they
boy.
get to him quickly here as he stops right
Yo,
around
Kobe.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
You started it.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
I put love.
30-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And they'll get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I don't know that, huh?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when
Who the fuck is using that chipmunk voice, bro? What the fuck is
Animal Crossing.
What the fuck, bro? Nigga sound like PlayStation voice changer, nigga.
You know all about that, huh, bro?
You know all about what, bro? I didn't talk to them trannies, nigga. You got me fucked up. I didn't talk to them.
You got me fucked up.
Real talk, bro. Nigga got me chopped, boy.
Who got William fired up?
What happened? What happened? That's all Dave, Rick, and CJ, bro.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Explain what, bro?
So
Explain what, bro? I'll explain it to you, bro. What do you need to explain, bro?
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rick.
Jack
Oh,
Ripper,
damn,
the
I
legend,
remember.
bro.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Legend,
Time here
bro.
for likely 1 play.
No, I think it's a legend.
Locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right,
How'd that game, bro? How'd that game?
regroup. But how will the head coach and his
Game,
staff
bro.
approach halftime? Will be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out?
Nigga try me, I should have invited Jack Rubin today, bro.
For this one now.
You invited that faggot, bro?
Harry.
This nigga sick, bro. Nigga posted dick pics probably.
You should get on that butt ass naked, bro. With the sandwiches.
Yo, somebody on PlayStation had a dirty ass room. I don't know who it was, but that room looked like it was infested with disease.
Probably E-Money.
No, it wasn't E-Money. Like, this room was disgusting.
In this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway.
I don't know. I ain't used to going to voices that often. I don't know.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us.
He left you with T and Jada?
That big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big
Chill, bro.
play.
Let them lead you, bro.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I'm just getting Black Widow.
Target, and it's third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Sick boy.
That's caught by his tight end Uzoma. And he will have
What happened?
first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Why did this nigga do
Second
this?
catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Why are you calling me babes, bro? What you trying to do, bro?
It's a Bengal first
Why does this
down.
nigga
Pick
keep
up
calling
of
me
11.
fucking...
Couple of first downs on the drive already. As they go from the 47 now on first down. Back to Mixon on first down. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Mixon again, the ball
Well,
carrier.
from an offensive perspective, that was a
Nothing
tough
gets this
run
nigga off
because
my
it
eye.
would
I'm
pick up
finna
3
smack him
yards.
on.
Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Looking to find a lane, but he
hell
can't.
no.
Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time to make sure you get in shape.
The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those.
This nigga Drew is sick, bro. I just saw that shit, bro.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
I don't know. You can think of the same thing. I haven't ate today.
She will, man.
Oh, this nigga Lamar just did some ill shit, boy. Oh my god. I'm about to post this shit in the chat later. Oh my goodness. Yo, that nigga just did some real ill shit, bro. That is crazy, bro. Yo, this nigga's sick, bro. Oh my god, Lamar Jackson is crazy, bro. Holy shit.
The Bengals take over first and 10.
Yo, EBT boy, nuts. Remember there was a video on Instagram when this nigga get $500 in food stamps? That nigga was dancing for like 10 minutes straight. That shit was funny.
sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter...
I need to get a Nintendo Switch on Black Friday. I need to get one.
Why you hating on me, bro? When you play my game?
They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mixon.
That's how Jenna always plays, bro. She plays better by herself, bro, because she used to playing solo.
They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
13 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Cincinnati.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
Play with it, then, bro.
Brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Pickle your pickle.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll
Pickle
get this
your
down to
pickle.
the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he's brought down. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. He's going to rifle, and the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
For the extra point.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And ultimately did not get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Bengals Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Nice.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Again, he looks very sad. As I turn his BlackBerry off.
Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And just
Eating Asian pussy, all I need is sweet and sour sauce.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
What a legend Conley is.
Brings up a toss left. Mixon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The Bengals on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Mixon with a first down carry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Utah.
Campbell on the stop.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Utah.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And I think the ball's out.
Holy shit, Patrick Queen is a beast.
And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
What? I thought that nigga was down. I didn't even think he was still alive. Oh, shit.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 27. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard
enough
or 2
money to pay my
short
house
here
off.
with 3rd down
Yo,
coming up.
Lordage.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And this effort won't be enough as
it
they
out,
rally
bro.
up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just
That talking in that game is awful. How do you deal with that shit? That's all that here, bro. What the fuck?
Offside. And he will take it on in for a Bengals
You like hearing that, bro?
touchdown.
Is that what you desire?
Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
Mario
And they'll cut the lead down to 22.
The score, Ravens 40, Bengals 18.
So we playing
Now
this shit
after the
and pause my
touchdown, here's
download.
Crosby to kick it away. fielded near the
Yeah.
zone.
Where'd you get a switch from,
It's
bro?
just
You need to
gonna
buy a
roll into
switch.
this one. It's a touchback.
That shit before they were hard to get, bro.
What?
The Raven offense set at the
I
line
don't
for
want
this
yours,
next
bro. I
drive.
want a new one,
And
bro.
it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak
It's not new, bro.
is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
I need a new one,
Nice
bro.
pick up there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage
one
here
hand, bro.
with the 2-minute warning.
Oh shit, they got Nintendo Switches. Oh shit. Oh shit. Walmart got Nintendo Switches. Oh.
One, bro.
Oh.
I'm gonna get you
cart,
right,
add
bro.
the cart, add the cart. Oh. This shit 384 though.
They'll go again with
Pay for
Dobbins.
this.
And he slips up
Yo,
past
clap me a switch, you. I'll pay you $100 for it,
now
bro.
right out of the 2-minute break.
Fuck up.
Bro, clap me a switch, bro. Why can't you do what I say, bro?
Home free yet, but it's looking
Nigga
good as they
sick,
come
bro.
up 1st and 10.
You can't clap me a switch,
And
bro?
they'll indeed take a knee.
I could probably, but I don't clap no more, bro.
Bro, you clap, bro. You clap your cheeks every day, bro. Bro, clap it, bro. No homo, bro. We'll give you 200, bro. We'll give you 200, bro. We'll give you 200, bro.
Ravens taking a knee with
We'll give you
victory
200, bro.
seemingly in hand here.
Just buy it, bro.
No, bro. No, bro.
It's now 3rd and
Actually, let me hit this
13.
thing up. See if she can give me a discount. Cause, yeah.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathed a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
Clapped all 2020, bro.